when I was with WWE, I was part of their Be a Star campaign quite a bit because it really hit home and people could believe I was bullied. When Big Show comes out there or a Roman Reigns, it's hard to believe that they were bullied, but a guy like me, it's a bit more believable and understandable. Um, so it hits home for me. I wasn't bullied a lot as a kid, thankfully, because I was always one to laugh at myself. I never let it affect me. The minute you let a bully affect you and you sell it, so as we say in wrestling, is the minute they're getting what they want, and it just has to stop.
Is there any advice that you would have for Quaden? I know he's 9 years old, and it's tough to give, I think, a 9-year-old advice probably, but
No, it's not at all. It's not at all because I dealt with it. I was a dwarf at 9 years old as well. My son, who is normal, I say normal, normal normie, I call him. But I guess what the dwarf community says is average height. Uh, at 10 years old, he's 4 or 5 inches taller than me already. So he's not dealing with that kind of stuff. But he's gotten picked on here and there, like I said, like all kids. But I guess my biggest advice would be don't let it get to you, because that's what they want. All they want is to see you sad. All they want is to see you angry and upset and just bummed out. And the minute you don't let them see that, all right, maybe, and it's not right to say, but maybe they'll move on to someone else, or maybe they'll just stop altogether. And the other thing for others around Quaden is if you see it, stick up for each other. Like, there's no reason for it. There's no reason to let it happen.
I would imagine for him to see someone like you, someone that he might be able to relate to, and to see how the career you've made for yourself and a famous wrestler and as many fans as you have, that would seem to be helpful for someone like him, right? To see that you.
I never think about myself that way, but other people do, and it's crazy to me. I'm just a kid from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, that somehow got lucky and I was in the right place. It's it's crazy to think of that, but that I have the effect on people because I view myself as just a kid from Oshkosh. But hopefully I can in some way. And hopefully he sees it as well as other people that might be being bullied, that like, hey, it didn't get to me. Um, don't let it affect your life. Do what you want to do, live how you want to live, and just have fun with life. That's the keys. Enjoy life. We only got one. In reality, like, you can only be 9 years old once. Can't go back in time and change it. So enjoy it.